Hi, honeys. It's Michelle and Marty, and we're here today to show you what I got at the Dollar Tree today. Do you want to get down? Okay. Apparently, I was tormenting him. I don't know. Oh, you don't want to leave. You just don't want me to hold you. Okay. All right. That's fine. The first thing that I got today was this little guy here. I just felt like he wanted me to bring him home. And I thought, well, I'll be nice and I'll bring him home. Cute, right? So he's on this little stand. Now, the quality is not the greatest on this, but it's a Scarecrow. We don't need perfection with Scarecrows, right? So I thought, that's okay. I don't mind. And I just think he's very cute. This is not burlap. It just is fabric that looks like it. But I thought he'd be cute on maybe the bookshelf behind me or the mantle or something. Okay. So I'll put him back there for now. So we can kind of get an idea of what we think. Okay. And then I found this sign right here. And I love this. Isn't this beautiful? And what I like about this, it can be out when fall first starts. It can be out during the Halloween season. It can be out for Thanksgiving. And then when Christmas season starts, I can take it down. But I just think this is gorgeous. It's felt. And the size on this is 9¼ inches by 15 and a half inches. Just love this though. Then I went through the school section and I just got one of these. I got an orange one and I got it for my office. I wanted to put it by my desk and throw different papers and folders and stuff like that in there. But I ended up finding another use for it. It turns out I can put this on my desk right next to where my speakers are, and I can keep my microphone. And then in the back here, I can put my big headphones that I use when I'm editing videos. And they both fit in there so nicely that I didn't want to mess with that. So I wanted to get a second one. So this one is going to be for my notebooks, my files, my folders, all that fun stuff. It should all fit in there. Not all of it, but I mean, what I usually have out should fit in here. But I love this color. Isn't that pretty? It's like a salmon pink. And I broke down and got another one of these. The reason I got another one was I wanted one for my highlighters and my pencils and my pens for when I travel with Brad on the road. And then I had the idea after I got it home that I could fit a laptop charger in here and have just the charger and the wires all contained. And it is the right size for mine. So I had to get a second one. So now I have one for my charger, and then I've got one for my pens and pencils and highlighters and such. Lately, I've been getting into annotating books. I like to annotate books that I am planning on reading more than one time. Books that are a subject that I have a harder time paying attention to. That way I can just kind of take more notes and not get so confused. Especially if it's a sci-fi or a historical book, I tend to get a little bit more confused with things. So I really want to start annotating those. And the other situation where I want to annotate is if an author asks me to do a book review for them. I want to make sure to do a good job and be very thorough about what I think. With the annotating, I've been using those little Post-it notes, the little thin ones. but sometimes I want to underline things and I want to do it in different colors. And so I wanted to just try a few different pens because I'm kind of picky. So I got 3 different ones. I got Cello Smooth ballpoint pens. And this is made by the Dollar Tree. I got Ink Clip Clicks Comfort Grip ballpoint pens. Also made by the Dollar Tree. And then I got Pro Marks fashion sticks. I don't think, oh, these are ballpoint pens also. And these are also made by the Dollar Tree. So I don't know why they do all these different brands when it's coming from the same place. But let's see, these are made in India. These are made in China. And these are made in India. So maybe that's part of it, is where they're made. I'm not sure. And then I found in the arts and crafts section, I found these stickers that I am in love with. So I have recipe books that I make myself, and I thought these would just be perfect for inside my recipe books. Just kind of a little bit of fun colors and pictures to look at. Aren't these adorable though? I love these. And then I got these. These are butterfly die cuts, a 33-piece set. I love the orange ones. They remind me of, yeah, my grandma. She had these butterfly cutouts above her garage when I was a little girl. And I think they were orange and black. But I love the orange butterflies. They just, I don't know, they're the most cheerful to me. And I've got some arts and crafts, some things I wanted to make for some people. And I thought these would be perfect for those crafts. 33-piece too. You can't beat that for $1. Now, I found these, if you're interested in them. They're over by where the wire, like the floral wire and the wire cutters and the year-round floral stuff is, and where the wreaths are, that kind of thing. That's where these were. And the birds. They had this color. They had pink, I think purple, turquoise. I found this bin here. I'm sorry, basket. The reason I got this basket is I take a lot of vitamins and I take some medications, and I put them in like those little plastic things where it's got each day of the week on it. But I wanted something big enough that I could put all of the medications and vitamins in, to store them in, and to be able to take them out and refill the day-to-day things. And so I think this should be plenty big. But I wanted it to be nice and extra big, because a lot of times I'll have an extra, like if I buy vitamins, I'll buy 2 bottles at once or that kind of thing. So I wanted plenty of room in here. And so I think this will make storing them easier. And if I want to leave them out somewhere up high, you can't even tell what's in there and it'll still look nice, that kind of thing. So I am about to be an aunt again. I've got 6 sister-in-laws, and one of them is about to have a baby boy. And so I wanted to put a little gift together and go ahead and send it to my brother and his wife. And I found this ribbon, and it reminded me of, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the 80s, like the Care Bears or something. I just thought it was really cute. I don't know if I'll use it for the present or not. I just thought it was really adorable. If I don't use it, I'll just use it for scrapbooking or something. But I just thought it was so cute. But what I did definitely get for his gift, there's this tissue here. And I just thought it was nice and simple. My sister-in-law really likes shabby chic, so I thought, like if I use this green one or this one, that might be kind of cute inside the gift. Then I found these are so cute, and these are Disney brand. They have these little soft infant books. And I know her and my brother are really into books also. So I thought I have to get this for them. And they had a couple different ones. So I got The Lion King, I got Grover, and I got Frozen. It's Olaf. I don't know who Olaf is. I know Frozen is really popular. I don't know who Olaf is, but I still thought it was really cute. And these are all Disney brand. Pretty cool, right? So I think this will be nice. This is something that I'm sure my nephew will be able to enjoy. Then I went to the candle area, and I just was drawn to this, and I haven't used one of these in quite a while, but I had to have it. I got a St. Jude candle that I'm going to go ahead and burn. See, this is made in Mexico. It's got the prayer for St. Jude on the back. I just thought that was really beautiful, the image on it. But I love these candles. I used to always have them, and I would burn them every night when I was watching TV, and it just kind of put this nice glow in the living room. And I haven't done that for quite a while, and I just feel compelled to do it. So it's going to happen. Then I found this candle here, which I just love this jar. So you know me, I'm going to keep it and find something else to do with it later after I burn through it. But I love this honeycomb look. So pretty. Except this might actually be more of a fin or mermaid thing that they're going for. This is a soy blend scented candle. It's Blue Lagoon scent. It's just a nice clean smell. And the brand on this one is Star Candle Company, made in the USA in New Jersey. Super pretty. Love this. Be pretty in the bathroom or something, wouldn't it? And I saw they have these little cold packs back again, finally. I love these things. And I don't have any from the move out here. I got rid of all of them. But I do have some cold packs, you know, those big blue ones. But it's nice to have these little ones. You know, just maybe you're aching in like a small part of your body. You don't want the big blue thing. You got to fold it in half or fold it in half multiple times. This is nice to always have on hand, just in case. So excited to have that. And I've been trying to get my teeth whiter, and toothpaste just isn't doing the job. And I found these Rembrandt Whitening strips. So I'm going to try them, see if I can get my teeth white. So I heard having your teeth whitened is uncomfortable or something. Let me know if you've ever had your teeth whitened, if it was really uncomfortable. Because I don't know why it would be, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try this first. Maybe I'll do like a picture of my teeth before and then one after. And then I can put it in my next Dollar Tree review video. Okay, I got this, I don't know, about 2 or 3 months ago, and I love it. This stuff is where it's at. I like the smell. I like the way it makes my hair feel. It doesn't weigh my hair down too much. It does make my scalp get oily a little bit if I put it all the way from the top of my hair down. So I usually just do from like here down. But I think most leave-in conditioners are like that. I try to avoid this top half of my head. So no big deal, but I love this stuff. It's wonderful. And it takes me back to high school when I used to use Salon Selectives all the time. You guys remember those commercials? Salon Selectives. What was it? Salon Shine, Salon Glow, Salon Selectives. And then they had some new Sinful Colors nail polish sets. And I have been on the lookout for this color. For years, one of my other sister-in-laws, she took me years ago to get um, a facial, and they had this nail polish color at the salon, and I fell in love with it, and I had to have it, and I didn't buy it, and I should have. And for years since, I'm talking, it's probably been 12 years now, I've been looking for this color, and I never find it anywhere. I don't know why, but I found it today. Practically started doing cartwheels in the Dollar Tree. Ladies, I can't tell you how excited I am. And I have a color similar to this, so I'll compare it. If it looks too similar, I'll probably just put it in the giveaway that I'm doing soon or something. I have been on the lookout for these since this outbreak started back in, what was it, March? Alcohol wipes. These alcohol prep pads. I love these. I think they're absolutely wonderful. And if you're going anywhere where you feel like you need to wipe things down, these are perfect to just throw in your purse. And they've been out of stock this whole time, so I grabbed some. Now, I probably should have grabbed more than one, but they only had 4 left, and I thought it'd be kind of rude to take 2, you know, just in case somebody really needs them. I don't want to take too many, but this is how small of a package they come in. They're just these little thin things. I've had them many times in the past, and they're just great. You can just open them up, and they're about, you know, maybe that big. They're just tiny little things. But I've used these if I get on a plane. You can rub everything down with them. If you go to the grocery store and it doesn't seem like they've cleaned the carts, which I know now a lot of them are, but you can rub it down real quick. No big deal. It's wonderful. And I love little tiny things like this for my purse, because if you've ever seen what's in my purse videos that I've done, you know that I put a lot of stuff in my purse. I like to come prepared for the worst and the best and whatever might happen in between there. So little things like that are perfect for a girl like me and her purse. Okay, I got 4 of these. My cats love this. Iams Perfect Portions cat food. And I know you can get it a little bit cheaper at Walmart, but that doesn't mean I feel like going to Walmart. So I'm going to spend the 10 cents more each and just get them at the Dollar Tree for the time being. I have been wanting a sponge holder for my sink for a long time. And I was going to get one of those pen holders that they had for kids' lockers. And I already got one of those, and I use it in my shower to hold my razors in, which, by the way, it works really well. But I also wanted to get one, and I got the last one they had when I got mine. But I wanted to get another one for my sink because I have not seen them anywhere since. But now they have these in the cooking section. And this is even better because it's got the holes on the bottom. So I can't wait to see how this works with my sink. Hopefully it'll work well. I hope these work well. I've always had a hard time with these little suction cups. So we'll see what happens. And recently in a video, I showed you I had got a mug for my husband for him to have at work. He wanted some mugs when he's doing his conference calls, because they do video conference calls, that were just plain. All of his mugs have Marvel characters on them, and he felt like that just didn't look as professional. So I got him a mug, and he really liked it. So I decided to, get a few more so that he always has a clean one. And they only had 2 left, so I got both of them. So he's now got 3 of them. But these are they're the perfect size. They're not too big. They're not too small. I think they're really nice too, actually. And these are microwave and dishwasher safe. I've got some food, and I've got some books. And I can't believe I forgot to tell you, at the end of this video, be sure to stick around. I went to Five Below, and I'm just going to throw that video at the end of this one. I'm just going to make it one long video so that you can see. I got a few things there. I didn't get a whole lot there like I do the Dollar Tree, but I wanted to show you what I got there. So that's at the end of this video. So be sure to stay tuned and see what I got. Okay, I got this book. This is The Revolution of Marina M by Janet Fitch. I was so excited when I saw this book. I didn't know it existed, but I want to say about 15 years ago, my grandma said, Michelle, I read this book that you have to read. And she gave me the book that she had just read. It was called White Oleander, which was then made into a movie. And I loved the book. Well, a little while later, she said to me again, I read another book that I think you're going to love. And it was called Paint It Black. And both of those books were by Janet Fitch. And those two books I absolutely love. I still have the copies that she gave me, which is really nice. I've reread them both multiple times. I think Janet Fitch is one of the greatest writers I've ever had the pleasure of reading. And so when I saw that she actually came out with another book, I was really excited. I had no idea. This book is a historical saga of the Russian Revolution as seen through the eyes of one young woman. So it's a woman named Marina. The book starts in St. Petersburg on New Year's Eve in 1916. And it goes, this book is about, it says, as her country goes through almost unimaginable upheaval, Marina's own coming of age unfolds, marked by deep passion and devastating loss, and the private heroism of an ordinary woman living through extraordinary times. So that's what this book is about. And St. Petersburg has a special place in my heart. I got to go there when I was a little girl. Of course, back then, it was called Leningrad. And it was a time, I went in 1985. So it was a very different Russia than it is now. And it was just a very neat experience for me as a child to be able to go and see a totally different world than the one I live in. So anyway, the MSRP on this is $30. So I'm excited I found it at the Dollar Tree. Now, according to the back jacket here, Paint It Black and White Oleander are the only other books that Miss Fitch has written. And it says Paint It Black was also made into a movie. I didn't know that. I'll have to search it out. But yeah, Paint It Black. I've talked before about how I was in a very bad relationship, and there was 3 books that I kept reading over and over and over again, and they helped give me the courage to leave this really bad situation I was in. Paint It Black is one of those 3 books. That's how good it was. Okay, so when I say that, now I realize that was 20 years ago, not 15. It's a long time ago. I can't say enough about how excited I am to read this. Oh, I should probably let you know the copyright on this is 2017. It's a big book here. I'm telling you what, it is, 800 pages long. So it's going to take me a little while to read that one. And I also saw when I was reading the back jacket, she's actually working on a second book for this. So keep your eye out for that if you do read it and you like it. All right, then I got this book, The 12 Mile Straight by Eleanor Henderson. I think the easiest way to describe what this book is about is to just read you the synopsis. Cotton County, Georgia, 1930. In a house full of secrets, 2 babies, one light-skinned, the other dark, are born to Elma Jessup, a white sharecropper's daughter. Accused of raping Elma, field hand Janice Jackson is lynched and dragged behind a truck down the 12-mile straight. the road to the nearest town. In the aftermath, the farm's inhabitants are forced to contend with their complicity in a series of events that left a man dead and a family irrevocably fractured. Despite the prying eyes and curious whispers of the townspeople, Elma begins to raise her babies as best she can under the roof of her mercurial father, Jude, and with the help of Nan, the young black housekeeper who is as close to Elma as a sister. But soon it becomes clear that the ties that bind all of them together are more intricate than any could have ever imagined. As startling revelations mount, a web of lies begins to collapse around the family, destabilizing their precarious world and forcing all to reckon with the painful truth. New York Times bestselling author Eleanor Henderson has returned with an audacious American epic that combines the intimacy of a family drama with the staggering presence of a great Southern saga set in the years of the Depression and Prohibition and tackling themes of racialized violence, socialized division, and financial crisis. The 12-Mile Strait is a startlingly timely, emotionally resonant, and magnificent tour de force. So I don't need to say much else about that book. It sounds really good. The MSRP is $27.99. This book was published, the copyright was in 2017. And this one is 539 pages long. But it just sounds so good. I'm just on kind of a kick right now. I'm on a historical kick. So neither one of these take place in my lifetime, and that's okay. I want to step outside of myself and my world and just learn more about other times, other places, other worlds. Okay, and then the other book that I got is this one. This is I'll Take You There by Wally Lamb. And my friend Kristen, she's got a page called Kristen Moments of Sanctuary. She read this book, and when she did a review, she said that it was pretty good, but it wasn't as good as she was hoping. But she still thought it was worth a read. Wally Lamb is one of my favorite authors, so I'm going to read it. But especially since she said it was still worth a read, I'm going to give it a shot. This book is about a film scholar who runs a Monday night movie club in what was once a vaudeville theater. And it says that he is confronted by a ghost of a woman who was a director from Hollywood's silent film era. And it forces him to revisit and in some cases relive scenes from his past as they're projected onto the cinema's big screen. So it sounds like it might be kind of a fun book. It definitely sounds different. The MSRP on this one is $25.99. The copyright is 2016. And it's 254 pages long. So I could read this one in a weekend, right? So it says, Felix, that's the main character's name, gains an enlightened understanding of the pressures and trials of the women closest to him and of the feminine ideals and feminist realities that all women of every era must face. So it just sounds really compelling. We'll find out. But sounds good to me. All right, and then I did get one more book, but I don't know if it's a book. I mean, it's not a fiction book. I got a cookbook, and I can tell by this sticker right here that it came from Barnes & Noble. This is Talk with Your Mouth Full by Dan Smith and Steve McDonough. And apparently they are on a show called The Hardy Boys and on the Food Network. So that sounds good. And I was reading a little bit about this. I'm not sure if they used to be or they are now, but they ran a catering business together. So they have kind of a different take on entertaining than maybe I would. It's got a timeline here with what to do when, and then it's got the different recipes here for an afternoon garden party. And I just thought that was really cool how they kind of put that all together. And then they have a section in the back that has drinks in it. I'll repeat that. They have a section in the back that has drinks in it. And the recipes look like you could make it for a group of people if you're having a party. Got a bunch of food that looked good. Just to give you an idea here. Blackened pork chops with smoked oyster stuffing. Cider braised pork roast stuffed with figs and apricots. Which just looks yummy, right? Let me try to flip through here for you. Just to kind of show you some of the stuff that's in here. So I thought that looked really nice. The MSRP on this one is $27.50. They've got a bunch of hors d'oeuvres in here too. All right, and then I wanted to show you some food. So Brad and I watched a movie this last weekend, and I fell in love with Gummy Bears again. So I got these. I thought this would be fun for our next movie. Actually, the Gummy Bears that we ate are in the Five Below video that's after this one. Brad goes on the road for work occasionally, and I wanted to get him these. I just thought these were really nice. There's the Chips Ahoy Original. It says king size cookies, and it's a 10-pack. And then this one is a king size 8-pack. That's the super chunky Chips Ahoy. But I thought that would be nice for him when he's on the road and he wants a snack. And I've been making quite a bit of food with this Pampa long grain rice, and I really like it, so I wanted to get another bag because we're already getting low. But I'm trying to always have more in stock in my pantry. I just like to do a little bit of very lightweight prepping, and so I wanted to go ahead and get this also. This is the McTrader brand. It's just same thing, long grain white rice. These are both 2-pound bags, and that way I always have some extra. By the way, this expires 2 of 20. Oh, I'm sorry. This expires 2 of 2022. And this one expires April of 2022. And then I got some of this sugar. We use this for cooking, but we also use it for our coffee. This is made in Mexico, and it's just 100% cane sugar. And I really like it. Before I started getting this, I was spending about $5 for something this size at the grocery store. So when I came across this, I had to try it, and I love it, so I'm going to keep using it. This is non-GMO, and it's a 2-pound bag of pure cane sugar. It expires April of 2022. And then the last thing I got at the Dollar Tree today was this 8-ounce jar of minced garlic. And this is just garlic and water. That's all that's in there. And phosphoric acid, which I'm sure is just to keep it fresh. This is made by the Dollar Tree. Did I mention it's 8 ounces? It's a nice big jar of it. I wanted to try this because the last time I was at the Dollar Tree, somebody knocked one of these over and it fell all over the floor, and the lady was there cleaning it up, and we were both just drooling. It smelled so good. And I was smelling the one that I have at home. It's one of the more popular, expensive brands, and it didn't smell as good as this one did. So I thought, well, why not give it a try? The worst that'll happen is I don't like it. So that is it for my Dollar Tree haul. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I'm hoping that you will stick around a little bit longer and watch the end of this video, which is the 5 Below video. Thanks for watching. Hi, honeys. It's Michelle and Marty. We are here today to do a 5 Below video. I know it is Dollar Tree Fridays, but there is a brand new 5 Below here, and they were having a grand opening, and I thought, why not spice it up a little bit and do a 5 Below Friday. I do want to apologize ahead of time if you hear background sound. I have my air conditioning on. It's pretty hot outside, but also I decided to leave it on to muffle out the sound of all the construction going on around me right now. So please be patient with the noise. I wish I could get the construction workers to stop, but it's just not quite how it is when you live in an apartment. So the first thing that I grabbed at 5 Below was this. It's a pack of 4 different Sharpies, and they're Sharpie brand, and they have this smear guard on them, and it says it won't bleed or dry out too. So I guess we'll see. I'm sure eventually it's going to dry out, but the no bleed part, that's appealing. And I found Gummy Fun Mix. How much was this? Shoot, I don't know. I think it was $3. But look, it's got gummy sharks, it's got gummy swirls, gummy bears, it's another gummy swirl, and it's got gummy worms, and it also says on the, oh, down here, gummy cherries. So I thought this would just be really fun if Brad and I sit down to watch a movie over the weekend or something. I could just throw these in a bowl, and I just thought that would be really nice. Up to 18 varieties inside, made by the Gummy Factory. So one way that the 5 Below store is very similar to the Dollar Tree, they have a lot of candy. A lot of candy. I found this, I think it was $1. I don't have my receipt. I signed up for that plan where they email it to you. So I don't have it with me, but this is a Isoflex. It's one of these things that you squeeze, this little bag. It feels like it's got sand in it. It's relaxing exercise and stress relief for your hands. And it says it's filled with micro beads. So I thought this was nice. I thought this would be really good for stress relief, but also for hand strengthening. My left hand is not very strong because I had some surgeries on my hand years ago, and I kind of have just abandoned trying to strengthen my hand. I used to do a bunch of exercises, and I just got lazy with it, and lately I've been noticing that my hand is really not anywhere near as strong as my other hand, and I want to work on that. So that was part of why I got this. And for $1, why not give it a try? Then I found a couple fun items. I got this. I was looking at this before, kind of wanting it, but now that I've seen it in person, I thought it would be good to get. This is a Hasbro game, and it's a Stranger Things game. And you get to play as a character from Stranger Things. And it says, can you escape from the upside down, or will the monster have you for breakfast? It's got 106 Ego cards and 6 character cards. Or 7, excuse me. So I guess up to 7 people can play. So here's the back of the box. So here's the character cards. And so it says 2 to 6 players, ages 14 and up. I'm assuming this is a trivia game, but I'm not sure. But we love Stranger Things here, so I thought that would be fun. Then I found this Golden Girls Squad Goals magnet. It was $3.25 or $3.75. I'm not sure which one, but that's how much their magnets were. It says made in the USA, and I'm a huge Golden Girls fanatic. So I had to get that. And then I found this one. We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. If you're not a fan of Bob Ross, then you don't understand this. But if you are a Bob Ross person, you get why I had to have this. You know what this store reminds me of? It reminds me of Spencer's, but more affordable. Like, they just have all kinds of fun stuff like this. I didn't see gag gifts or like adult gifts, but what they had was just fun kind of stuff, and it was a little bit more affordable. But I saw mugs and t-shirts and magnets and games and that kind of thing. They also had a lot of toys. So if you have children that you need to buy some Christmas gifts for, I would recommend going to Five Below. Five Below, just in case you haven't shopped here before, means that everything in the store is $5 or less. So it's definitely a good place to shop if you are on a budget. So then I found these. These are jelly slip-on slider shoes, I guess you would call them. These are made in China, and these are an extra large, which is a size 10, 11. I got some big feet. I wear a size 10, and I just love these. I love rubber shoes. I am an 80s child, so I'm a fan of them. I really love this color. They have like 5 or 6 colors, and I thought, why not give them a try? These just seem like the perfect slide on to use if you're taking out the trash, or you're just running to pick up dinner real quick, or maybe you're on a road trip, you don't want to put lace-up shoes on or that kind of thing. They just seem like they'd be nice and cozy. And then to go with them, I found this. It's a velvet scrunchie that was $1. And my favorite neon green. And then the last thing I got at Five Below was this t-shirt. I got this for Brad. Brad loves funny shirts, and this just fits his personality quite well. So I definitely had to get it for him. And for $5, you really can't beat that. It's actually a nice thick shirt too. Usually the $5 shirts are those real shoddy, thin shirts that you can see through, but this is not one of those shirts. I think it's quite nice actually. So my total came to 32 something. Like I said, I had my receipt emailed to me, so I'm not sure the exact total, but I think it was 32. Well, that is everything that I got at Five Below today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more Five Below. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I love you. Bye.